Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC. Thank you for checking into our YouTube channel. So today's video, we're talking about low profile, kind of minimalistic hydration packs. If that's what you're in the market for, whether you're doing just shorter day rides, you want to take some water and a few smaller items with you, or maybe you're doing some racing and you want that small, lightweight pack, then this video is going to be good for you. We have 5 really good options up here on the table. We're going to go through, we'll talk about each one briefly, but remember that we do have product spotlights on each one of these that are up here. So after we go through, we talk about them, watch those product spotlights to learn more about them. We also do offer a lot more other hydration packs. So we have a guide for, more of your larger off-road packs that you could also check out as well. So if you're looking for a little bit more water capacity and storage, we have a lot of other great packs to choose from. But as I go through and we talk about these, I would love it. Leave your comments and your feedback below. Do you have one of these up here on the table? If not, which one do you have? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? Kind of get that conversation started. And, that's going to help other riders out there looking to pick up their next pack. I'll start from my right and we'll work our way down the table here. So the first one is the Fly Racing Hydro Pack. And this has been a really popular one now for several years. And really the biggest reason for that is just price point. It's affordable. It's about 40 bucks. And you have a 2-liter hydration bladder inside here. You've got some additional storage capacity. Now I will say that with the Hydro Pack, comparing this to the other ones that we have on the table, in my opinion, you can just tell that the build quality isn't quite as good. I wouldn't say that this is going to be as durable as the other packs. Another thing too that I would point out is that the bladder that's on the inside just has your regular twist cap versus a sliding lock on the top, which in my opinion, I think the slide locks are going to be a little bit better. I think they just do a great job of giving a really good seal so you don't worry about water leaking out of your bladder. But if you are just looking for something that's, pretty low profile, minimalistic, but affordable, the Hydro Pack could be a really good option for you. Now moving on from there, you have the MSR Low Profile Race Hydration Pack. And this is actually one that I've been using for a while now. And personally, bang for your buck, this thing comes in about $60, but I think that the features and how this thing is built, it's comparable to other hydration packs in the same size realm that are going to be closer to $100. So really good pack. Great price. You've got a nice heavy-duty ripstop nylon fabric that is nice and heavy-duty. You have a 70-ounce or a 2-liter bladder inside here, plus this additional storage pocket right here in the front. I'll put my cell phone or a multi-tool inside here. I've used this for a works race, but I also use it for mountain biking. Does a phenomenal job. The chest strap does a really great job. Plenty of adjustability. You got some reflectivity. The center buckle pivots, so it doesn't bind when you have everything nice and snug. And you have some padding on the back just to help get a little bit of airflow going through those. So like I said, bang for your buck. This low profile race option from MSR is really, really good. Now moving on from there, we've got some options from USWE. And really in this category, or just hydration packs in general, USWE is probably one of the best known brands. They've been around for a very long time. You can see a lot of riders using them. And they've done a great job. I think they're kind of the standard, the benchmark that a lot of other companies look at. And the first one that we have is the Outlander 2. And this one is probably one of our most popular, best-selling, just minimalistic, low-profile packs. So you've got this ripstop nylon fabric. So this one comes with a 1.5-liter hydration bladder inside. So a little bit less water capacity than some of the others up here. But for a race scenario, I think 1.5 liters is going to be just fine. But you've got that. But you'll notice, though, that on the Outlander 2, there are no other additional storage pockets. You just have the compartment for your bladder. So we're talking minimalistic with this thing. You'll also notice, too, that these shoulder straps on here, a lot of mesh with some padding. You get a lot of airflow going through there. I also like, too, that they put a material on the back of it to help block body heat, so it's not transferring your body heat to the actual bladder on the inside. But another big feature that USWE is known for, it's called their No Dancing Monkey harness system. So the buckle in the center is very similar to the one on the MSR. However, what they do that's different is that on these straps, they actually have some stretch to it. And the reason for that is that when you cinch these things up nice and snug, that's just going to allow the pack to expand a little bit. And to be honest with you, it might not seem like a big deal, but it really is a nice feature, because when you have these things pretty tight, if you're going to be doing a race, you don't want that thing bouncing around. But when you do have that pack pretty tight, you still want to be able to, breathe, expand your chest and your diaphragm, and not have the pack feel like it's restricting you, which is something that these packs do really well. Now, the other one is, this is the Ranger 3 from USWE. Now, I will point out too that with the Outlander, they do have other sizes with this pack. And looking at the Ranger series and the Outlander from USWE, it might be a little bit difficult, just looking at them on paper. Well, what are the differences? When you jump up to the Rangers, here's really the big difference is that they use a little bit more heavy-duty durable fabric just overall for the construction, so it's not as light as the Outlander. And when you look at the shoulder straps too, you notice that they don't have the mesh like the Outlander does. And then also, when you get to the bladder with the Ranger, you have a 45-degree bite valve versus a straight bite valve with the Outlander too. So a little bit more convenience when you're drinking out of that. And also you have the quick disconnect on the bladder with the Ranger series that you don't get with the Outlander. So there's a few upgrades that you're getting when you bump up to the Ranger series. But another cool thing about this Ranger 3 is that you have this pocket right here that is detachable. So it gives you a little bit more storage capacity. So if you want to put your cell phone, some snacks, smaller items inside there, you can do that. But maybe you're in a race scenario where you don't want that extra pocket because you don't need it, you can just take it off with the 4 buckles that are on there. Now the Outlander, there is an Outlander 3 version that also has this detachable pocket, but again, same differences. A little bit more lightweight fabric that's not quite as durable, and you're not getting those upgrades with the bladder and the bite valve that I just talked about with the Ranger. But these both, as far as minimalistic, low profile, are both really, really good options. And then last but not least, you have the new Zulo 2 waist pack from USWE. Now, waist packs, as far as hydration packs go, I think are becoming more and more popular. I've actually seen some top-level works racers that are wearing a waist pack versus an actual hydration pack. And so the reason for that, couple benefits to a waist pack is one, when you have this thing full with water, it's going to sit lower down around your waist, so you're bringing that mass, that weight lower to your center of gravity, so it's not going to affect you as much. And another thing too is, when you're riding in hot weather conditions, especially for me when it comes to mountain biking, it's nice to have this around your waist with that water, but it's not up on your back, so you're not having all that extra heat getting trapped up on your back. So a couple benefits that I do like about it. Just keep in mind with this, when it comes to the sip tube, you can see it wraps around the side. That is one thing that you'd have to figure out if you're going to be using this for riding is how do you want to route the sip tube. You can still have it go around your waist. There are other riders that, if they want, they'll actually come up and through. They'll just do a slit in the back of their jersey and one in the front, and they'll route the sip tube up over their shoulder. So there's a couple ways that you can do that. But also with the Zulo 2, not only do you have the water bladder on the inside, but you also have an additional storage pocket right here in the front as well. Now, one thing to note too with the Zulo 2 is that the water bladder inside here is just a 1 liter, so it gives you the least amount of water capacity of all the packs up here. The Ranger 3, forgot to mention this, does have a 2 liter hydration bladder inside there, but you get a 1 liter bladder plus some additional storage right here in the front. And when you look at it too, it's the same fabric that they're using on the Outlander, which is a ripstop fabric, but it's nice and lightweight. And so again, minimalistic, low profile. If you're looking for a pack that's going to fit that category that you want to wear around your waist versus a backpack, then I would say the Zulo 2 would be a really good option. Fox Racing does have their slim hip pack, which is similar, but it doesn't come with a water bladder. You'd have to take water bottles and put those on the sides. But overall, like I said, these are just 5 really good options of our more popular, best-selling, low-profile race scenario hydration packs. So hopefully after watching this, it'll kind of help you decide, which one do you feel is going to be best for you? Which one do you want to go with? Again, if you have comments or questions, we want to get those answered for you, so make sure leave those in the comment section below. To grab your next hydration pack, click on the link, or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over 75 bucks. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and that way you'll always stay up to date. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.